you could stay another minute and just hold me close to you. Don't wanna waste another second. I can feel you want this too. Lost track of time, right in the moment. I never felt like this with anyone. If you could stay another minute, I will do. 'Cause all I need is right beside me. And I don't want you to go. I'm being selfish, I know, but it's something that I can't control. So I'm letting you know that there's nothing I wouldn't do. I will walk through a fire, run through a storm, on the highest mountain. I do anything for you. I wanna lay beneath the covers and just hold your hand in mine. I think the world can wait a second. We can let it go this time. Just for a while, just for a moment. We should just hide away from everyone. I wanna lay beneath the covers, just you and I. 'Cause all
Huh.
I need is
Oh, hello, Nocturne. Welcome to the stream. I do also see someone subscribe to me. VBW Sleep. Well, thank you for subscribing, even if it was like 17 hours ago. But how you doing, Nocturne? I did finish this guy off stream. I actually did finish him right before the stream. I'm like, all right, I should be actually working on things here. Archer says, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Finished this stuff. Did also finish my sculpture, so that's why I will be concentrating on doing this one. Just purely because of I would like for it to have a reference sheet. So I'm gonna be trying to fix that. Because my sculpture is like sitting right next to me, it's all finished, it's been varnished and everything, it has so much glitter. I tried to contain the glitter by putting the varnish on top of it, but you know, if some falls off, I can't be held accountable for it. Glitter's gonna glitter. So I am going to clean this up and try and make like the reference sheet done, because I would like for it to be with it when I'm like putting it for auction at the art show. Because I wanted people, like the person who buys him, to get like a character with it. Like it is an actual character. I'm saying he, but like they can change it to, you know, whatever gender they want. I'm just gonna draw them as a he. They're welcome to change it. I don't care. What is gender? I am noticing. It's fine. Who minds it? I think I might like lower it a little bit because the neck is a little long. Although that's kind of like part of the design of the sculpture. But lower it a teeny tiny bit. There we go. There we go. Because I thought it was like a little far up, but you know, my brain is just like extend the neck. But I'm proud of it, like how right it turned out as well. I decided to give him a white coat because then it would have a little more contrast to his dark body and like his hair color. Just because, you know, otherwise it's just black on black on black, or like dark purple on dark purple, and I'm like, yeah, he's not necessarily going to be colorful, just, yeah. I need to remember to breathe. I may be stressed, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I am gonna try and finish another sculpture, but like I thought maybe it's just better to concentrate on making this one reference sheet so that one's done. So it's like a fully completed adoptable, rather than like try and finish the sculpture and then this reference sheet, like the reference sheets for them. So I'm gonna like concentrate on the first one because it's actually done, and then from there we'll see. If I manage to make the other one, great. If I don't, then it'd be what it be. At least I would have like 3 things for the art show and not like a measly 2 things. It feels like I'd probably feel a little silly sitting there like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and set it up. It's gonna take me so long. Puts 2 things up and 2 sheets of paper. It would almost be like comical. Oh, Nocturne, I'm so sorry. The ads were playing when I was talking. Oh, okay. I was just saying, like, I'm trying to, like, concentrate on this one, like, this one reference sheet, because, like, I did finish, like, the sculpture for it. So I was, like, thinking, oh, yeah, like, this is going to be, like, an adoptable. People are going to have that to choose whether or not they want to, like, you know, adopt him. Or her, if they want to change the gender to her. I don't care. The sculpture itself doesn't really have a gender because it's like in a feral form, so I'm like, yeah, it's not like it's gonna have defining features as like a woman. Or a man for that matter. So they can do what they want. But the reference sheet, I'm just gonna, like, you know, default to what I usually do, which are Twinkie men. So, it be what it be. But it's just like a nice gesture of like, hey, you can use this, you can edit it if you want to. Like, if you really want to, you can always contact me to edit it for you. But, you know, otherwise it's just sold as is. Let me see. But yeah, like, I was gonna, like, sit and, like, paint the other thing, like, the other sculpture, but then I was like, okay, like, I know for a fact I'm gonna be sad about wasting paint before, like, going into the live stream if I don't finish. So I was, like, finishing up Ryder instead. And he turned out great. And then I was like, oh, right, I need to be working on something during the live stream, and then I realized, oh right, the reference sheet that the sculpture has. So I'm doing that. I don't know if it's like a Noodle Dragon or a Kieran. Like, I think that's up to the person who like the person who owns it by the end of the day. Because like if no one buys it, I'm gonna keep it. Because I kind of like the design. Not kinda, like, I like it a lot, but, like, I shouldn't be keeping all the characters that I make. Because I make a ton. I have, like, I think... On paper, when I'm looking at, like, a sheet I have that I made back in the day with all my characters' names on them, I had like I think at least like 400. I'm like, okay, we're cutting it off. We don't need more. 400 is plenty. It's not. It's not plenty. Because then I'm like, oh yeah, let's make a farming game and let's make a ton of romance options, and then just characters that you can't romance because they're just NPCs or like they're monogamous and have a relationship. Because I think that's like also like a little more natural. Because like I always wanted like a farming game where you can be in a polyamorous relationship, because I feel like that's not talked about at all, and like not in media at all. But I think it would be more realistic that not all the characters are interested in it. So if you get it together with one, then yeah, like they might be together with other people, or you're gonna be able to be with other people. But like if you ever pick a person that's like interested in just like monogamous relationships, you'll have to choose. But like I like the idea of the player being able to get a warning of that before committing. Noxia says, I'm just gonna leave this on. I'm gonna do life things. Yeah, go for it. I'm just yapping. You know me, I yap. I still appreciate you being here. Like, not physically, like, attending the conversation, but just, like, having it open. I still appreciate that. But yeah, that was just, like, a thought process of, like, I think that could be, like, a fun thing in a farming sim, that there's actually, like, thought out process with like the romance options, and I want them to be interesting. Like that's like the thing. Like I oftentimes find the candidates so boring. Give them more depth. Like not all of them have to have a whole lot of depth, but I feel like not enough of them have enough depth for me to care. Oh, hey, Senrio. Hi, furry person man. Hello, Senrio. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I'm just sitting and yapping about like what I want in a farming sim. Don't mind me. While I'm working on this adoptable that I'm making for your ferns. Senri says, I just got a free hundo Mewtwo recently in Pokemon Go and a Master Ball. Yeah, I did too. So it is like just programmed to be a hundo. Because like my boyfriend got a hundo and my mom got a hundo, and I'm like sitting there like, that is too coincidental. There's no way. So it's pretty much just programmed to be. Not that I'm complaining about it. Also, Nocturne, there's an Ammonite if you need. But yeah, like I thought it was like a little suspicious that I got 100% when my boyfriend did, and then my mom did, and I'm like, yeah, okay, there's no way. 3 times in a row. And it just confirms it when you're saying that you got one. But honestly, thank you, Pokemon Go. I needed that. I think a lot of people would like to have that after so many times of like, going into Mewtwo raids, and there's just little to nothing. Like a lot of the time I would get like a 2-star one. I'm like sitting there like, what do I do with that? Ooh, 62%. Oh, I'm gonna join you. What crumb percentage am I? Senator says, finally, I'm no longer robbed. You robbed me. That's what you did. You robbed me of my crumbs. Thief. I am the cookie. How am I not crumbs? I guess I'm a full cookie then. I don't know. Alright. Looking at the statue or sculpture. Senator says, it's like you donated. Yeah, pretty much. I donated. I'm okay with donating. I think I'm gonna like lower it a bit. It seems a little jutting out. So let's fix that. So we're gonna do that. But yeah, today is like I'm working for this adoptable to be finished because like I would like for the reference sheet to be done today and then I can like print it out, but we'll see how far I get. Oh, hello Casey, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I'm making this adoptable today, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. These are meant to be scales, and they kind of like drippy-droppy. I said drippy-droppy, but like they're scales. They're kind of just there. This is a bit better, just tired. That's understandable. I'm tired too. I woke up super early, not because of my cat this time though, so I can't really complain about that. He was nice and quiet. It was just me that woke up being like, huh. Which I'm like, why? B would be. Let me see here. Casey says, and I still need to do the collage thing. I still have no motivation. And that's okay. Maybe, like, work on something else. Also, hello, Rufus. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Senator says, it's been raining for 2 weeks straight. We haven't actually had rain all that much over here, funnily enough. For us, it's been relatively sunny. And also not too hot. I'm kind of happy about that. But hey, you're getting moisture. Casey says, I might try tomorrow or later. Yeah, like, give yourself some time. You'll get there. He also has down his snoot. When translating, like, this creature, how it looks. From the figure to, or like the statue or sculpture, whatever you would call it, to an actual drawing. Artistic liberties. Because this guy just went ham with it. like, oh, gold paint. I'm just gonna put it everywhere. I'm like, wait, hold on. I have to draw all those scales. Ah! I may be a little stupid. Casey says, I wish this heat could go. Only 2 more tasks to go. Oh. 2 more tasks, that's not too bad. Sammy says, okay, so I have to go, in like 2 seconds, so I don't have much time, but hi. Hello, Sammy! I hope that you're doing well. I'm just working on an adoptable anyways, so nothing much. Here you go. Also, I finished this one that I've been working on for, a few days? It's saying 20 hours and 30 minutes that I spent on this. It's been a lot. Casey says, and oh my god, results day is next week. I'm dreading next week because next week results and work is due. I'm stressing. I get that. Sammy says something really cool happened. I have a friend that also likes Slusov and makes a lot of fan art of him, right? Slusov is gonna use one of his artworks somewhere. Oh, that's nice! Congrats to him! I'm sure Slusov is also, like, appreciative of any fan art that he gets, because, like, you know, he seems like he's a smaller artist, like, musician, right? So, I can't imagine him being ever mad getting fan art. That's just a way of showing appreciation towards his work, and I'm sure it motivates him. Casey says, literally the news go to my school every year on results day. I don't want to be on the news. I wish I had my fursuit head. Oh. Wait, what? Why is it... Why would it be on the news? Okay, Sammy. See you next time. Tomorrow I'll be streaming a little later, though, so I'm not sure if you're on during that. But, you know, I hope that you have a good day. There we go. Looks similar to...
You're so wondrous, wanting now you more. You're so marvelous under the moonlit sky.
And then a few dots here. Then actually, like, his horn should be further up like that. There we go. This then I can do the same-ish. There we go. No, actually. Don't like that. I am struggling with this. Let's just do that. Because then I can do something that kind of looks, so it's like similar enough. Or maybe just raise his eyebrow a little bit. Okay, so it says here, I don't know, to be honest, the news, just film us, open the results. I don't want to be on the news, could have the worst results. Oh. That is interesting that they would do that. Just casually, like, oh yeah, let's just look at the results from this class. Random. Like, that feels a little bit like putting people on blast. Or like students on blast that can't consent to this. Not sure why they would do that. Casey says, yep, yeah. Yeah. It feels a little weird. Like, I did at one point go in the newspaper, but, like, that's a newspaper. How many people are reading newspapers? And that was, like, ages and ages ago. I don't think we ever kept a copy of it. And that's okay. It wasn't even about grades either, so... It was something else. I don't quite remember what. Let's get this. Don't mind me, I'm also like referencing the the sculpture as I'm doing this, because like I don't remember everything that I did. I wanted him to have streaks. I say him, but like, you know, again, they can choose whatever gender. Let me see. Casey says, if the news try to film me, I'm saying no. Like, I don't mind being on the news if I'm in fursuit, and it's not me revealing my results. I love the attention. Yeah, like, that's like one thing, right? Like, you know, one thing is actually like, you know, them, like, you know, being comfortable as well. Like, they can't just like film you without like you agreeing to it, I feel. Because like, if you're in a fursuit, like at least like you have that anonymity behind it. But you can't exactly without, right? Like, not unless you're very comfortable with who you are and stuff. Like, I have a friend that did go in the news, and he wasn't wearing his fursuit or anything. Like, he was just like very intrigued with our new system with like the trains, like specific carts that encourage people to talk. And that was about it. Scenery says, oh, just a question, was your free Mewtwo a shiny? No, it wasn't. It was just regular. I don't think it was programmed to be shiny. Like, I think you probably have like a possibility of it being shiny, but like it's not a given. But it was a given hundo. Casey says, like, I'm stressing enough, but on TV, no. Yeah, no worries. Like, I don't think that they're gonna force you to be on TV or anything. I'm sure there's other in your class that probably would take up on that, like, possibility or, like, opportunity. Senria says, okay, thanks, yeah, no problem. Was yours shiny? Or was it just like me, like it's a hundo, but that's about it? Wild Skip Blue. Okay. Senri says, nope, yeah, like, I assumed that it wouldn't be, like, programmed to be shiny. Like, the only shiny legendary that I have that is a hundo is, like, my Necrozma. Still very surprised at it. I ain't gonna say no to it. I'm like, oh, heck yeah. I'll take it. Casey says, oh my god, I'm so sleepy. I felt the same, but then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take something to eat. Maybe that's why. Yeah, that was why. Because, like, I hadn't eaten since early in the morning. I was like, oh, that's probably why I'm so hugger out. Let me just feast a little. Henry says, mine is just my Kyurem and my Rayquaza. Oh! So you have a shiny Kyurem and Rayquaza that's 100%? Like, perfect? 'Cause that's wild, having 2 of them. Casey says the heat, huh? What's the temp for you? Good question. I actually don't know. Let me just look it up because this guy doesn't know. It says 27, but like I'm in the basement and it's cool down here, so. He says it was 35 degrees for me yesterday, too hot for me. Yeah, oi. Fenrir says, and I have a plan. I plan to make my Kyurem a white Kyurem, but I know have blaze energy. Yeah, like the different forms is like what gets me. Like I can't. Like when they prompt you to do like Keldeo and like change the form of it, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm never changing it back. That's like 50 candy for no reason otherwise. Like, why would I spend 50 candy to change it back? No. It has a special move when it's like this. Why would I take that away from it? Let me see here. Casey says, yeah, it's 27 for me as well. Max comfortable heat for me is 25 degrees. Yeah, I think it's actually around like that for me right now because I'm in the basement where it's cooler. Sorry, I'm also just looking at the figure that I made. Like, double checking, rechecking. Because I gotta make it like a little dotty, like around like these extra scales. Because that's what it has, but like it's not perfect by any means. Like it's not 1-to-1. But it's getting there. I think it kind of gives off like what I'm going for with it. Casey says, can I go in your basement to cool down? That's a little far of a travel, I will say. Casey says, I'm pretty sure my room was 37 degrees yesterday due to my PC, or hotter. That makes sense. It's gonna raise the temperature, especially if you close the door. And there's no air circulation whatsoever. Casey says, one of my computer parts was 90 degrees. Oh god. I'm sure that mine also is like somewhere around there with one of them. I'm not entirely sure. I know there's a way to like check, but I forgot how to check. But I think it's fine currently because like it's not lagging by any means. Let me just do this. It's kind of symmetric, but like, you know, some of it you don't see. Yeah, it doesn't go that far, I think. Just gonna erase some, I think. so I can properly see. This became more of a twunk, I think, because of like his stature. Senator says, can I move the kids in my basement to yours? I'm low on storage. No, thank you. I know that you're kidding. Casey says, to be honest, I'm scared because it will get more worse than this. Oh god. It will? I thought we were done with the heat waves. Let's just erase a little bit more of that so that he doesn't have like such thin. He became more of a twonk. What happened? Oh god, what happened? I didn't plan for this, but okay. I guess we'll roll with it. Because I ain't changing it. You go, my dude. Be your best self. Me going for a twink ends up with a twonk. Like, god damn it.
Dilp76 is reminding you to hydrate.
Thank you, Casey. Yes, thank you, Casey, for the water. I took a sip. If anything, I need to like have a reminder to breathe, because I keep forgetting. Maybe I'll do that someday, like put a little redeem, like, Remy, remember to breathe. Because I'm so stressed currently. Stressed about like getting this reference sheet done, getting other things on the way, like the second figure. So there's a bit to go about. Let's see, around here it should end, so we can work our way up. But yeah, I don't know if any of you have that is like, you know, you're so stressed out that you forget to breathe because you're also concentrating on something, so it's just like, nah. Let's just forget this one function that you need. Let's go a little further up with that. Casey says, isn't breathing automatic? Yes, it's automatic, but tell that to my body, who decides, yeah, you know what? Let's just stop with this function because you're concentrating on something. You need to like make it good. You need to make it perfect. Hold your breath. And I'm just sitting there like, why? That's stupid. Why would you do that? I need breathing. It says, oh yeah, there are crazy wildfires in the UK. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, that happened in Canada too, that there was, like, you know, wildfires. So they had, like, it smoky for quite a while over there. But I know that is because of my boyfriend. Hopefully, like, rain will come so that you can get all the dust, like the smoke, to disappear, and also the fire in and of itself would be nice. I'm hoping for the best. Eh. I'm gonna readjust in my seat. Squeak. Casey says, someone messaged me saying, am I okay? One of the wildfires is only 7 miles away. It's a really big one as well. Oh god. That is, scary. Have they stated, like, whether or not you need to evacuate or anything? Like, also, Rufus says, I'm so scared. Why are you scared? Are you okay? Casey says, no. Okay, so you don't need to. Okay. I'm assuming otherwise they would send an alert, like a broadcast on the phone, because like every phone has that nowadays, that there will be like a prompt to push people to like go if need be. Rufus says, I told myself I'd add the Bandits mod to my project Zomboid, a save after 2 months, which has hostile NPCs. And it's now the 2-month mark. Oh god. Why not? Add a challenge, I suppose. Casey says I have mine off. I don't think you can turn off like those notifications. Like when it comes to safety, like health and safety, usually it's like it'll make a loud noise. I'm pretty sure you can't do that because of the fact. Like I think it overrides. I think. I'm pretty sure. Safety and emergency. I don't think that it necessarily like allows you to do that. Silence notifications while driving. I guess you can do that. But yeah. Huh. Weird. I've never turned them off because I'm like, okay, I think it's kind of important to like, you know, have them on in case something happens. Like, such as, like, you know, having to evacuate or stay inside or XYZ thing, right? Or, like, telling us, like, oh, this is just like a drill. Like, we have that every May. That we have like an alarm going off, and then they send a message of like, don't worry, it's just a drill, it's just to make sure that these alarms actually work. There's gonna be a lot of work actually. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna end it around here, I think. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. A Tynamo! I'm gonna catch it. Hold on. Casey says, to be honest, they say stay indoors. A lot of the trains was cancelled and going to a different station. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, if it's too hot, like, I know that there's like some issues with like train tracks in some countries because of like the heat. It wasn't built for that, but I don't know like the logistics of it. Okay, so this is a train flipped over in Essex. The track buckled. Yeah. Huh. I actually need to have it longer. Boobo the Fool needs to extend this. So that means I also need to extend it over here. As much as I can, considering the angle. There we go. The rest of it is like gradient up the arm here, like, but I don't do a line art for that. Casey says, and train going too fast. Oh god. That's terrifying when the train goes too fast. I think there was like, you know, in Germany that some of the highways was melted because of like the heat. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh god, I realize. I need to drive on that! Oh no! Because I'm going to Germany soon! I didn't think about that. I hope it hasn't affected too much. We will see. Casey says, trains should go slow in the summer due to buckled tracks. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Casey says, I would like to go to Eurofurs. Oh, so Euroferns. I mean, I say go for it. Like, it's a really good venue. Yeah, I would recommend it. Also because, like, you don't have to do anything with, like, the venue itself in order to book a hotel. You can just book through, like, the actual hotels instead. So you also could book a hotel that isn't, like, right in the venue and get it for much cheaper. You just need to maybe take, like, you know, a train or bus or something. Like, if you're comfortable with that, and then you can do that to save some money. Let me just fix this somewhat, because it is just a sketch. Okay, I think that's that for this one over here. I can make him a little bigger. Not too much, because it still needs to be within the canvas. Let's see here. Casey says, when I'm like 20 though, so there are local hotels. Yes, there are. Like, there are plenty of hotels. It's in Hamburg, so there's like a ton of hotels. It's just, you know, finding one that is like within your budget, and also like, you know, how close it is to the venue. Like, it all depends, because like it is quite by the central station. it's like 2 stops with the train from the central station, essentially, which are like, what, 5-10 minutes or something. Not that much. But the more central you are, of course, it's going to be more expensive with the hotel. So if you're willing to, you can always go a little further out, like 20 minutes out, and it's much cheaper with like the hotels. All depends on what you want. Then it's just like a question of like, okay, from the hotel that you're in, can you get there and back without a problem? And depending on like how long you're staying at the venue, then it's like, okay, am I staying till like 1 in the morning? Can I still get back to my hotel 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning or whatever? Because like I think I had one problem with that where it's like, oh, I was used to the trains and then the train stopped going and I was like, oh, now I have to take the bus. Oh, I am not familiar with the bus system. I guess I'll have to figure it out in the middle of the night. So yeah, be wary of that. I was Boo Boo the Fool that didn't keep track of time. I don't have this problem anymore, other than like, you know, I have to drive now between like the venue and to the hotel. But that's the thing, like at least I have that agency and freedom. Let me see here. Case says, true, yeah, or sleep at the venue. At least Confuzzles, I know the train system and a bus system. I know a lot of Brum. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, you know, the venue itself, it's very expensive with the hotels. Like, from what I heard, like, one person that was, like, spending the night in a hotel next to it, it was like 1,200 euros for the stay, like for the entire stay, which is a lot. When you can, like, you know, be 20 minutes away by train and it's like 400 euros. It's like, yeah, okay. So depending on what you want to spend your money on, you know. If you want to spend more of your money on, like, the actual event, going to the dealer stand and stuff like that, then yeah, like, you probably don't want to spend it all on the hotel. Casey says, I said I would pay 2k for the hotel to my friends. They're like, no. Or stay somewhere else. Better, I don't know where. 2k is a lot for a hotel. There's no reason for you to spend that much amount of money. Like, quite literally, there's no reason to. Like, at that point, you're spending so much money that you're in a luxury suite or something for the most part. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you're not even going to spend most of your time in the hotel room, so what's the point of that? Casey says, to be honest, it's the party suite. Yeah, that's what I mean. It is the luxury suite. Yep. Again, are you going to have a party in there? Are you going to spend a lot of time in there? If not, then it doesn't make sense. Casey says, to be honest, that's best for furry parties. Yeah, like, it's best for furry parties, so it kind of requires that you have, like, you know, people to party with. Otherwise, it's like, what's the point? For most people, it doesn't make sense, and also it's, like, nicer, like, to have a room that you can retreat from when you're overstimulated. Because, like, there are people who love, like, partying and partying late into the night, yes, and they will take those rooms to party all the way. But I think a lot of people also value being able to leave the party setting and, like, you know, go to bed. You can't really do that if the party's still going. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like that's what I'm meaning. Like, you know, it doesn't make sense unless you are a party animal to, like, you know, book into those. Casey says, I can, haha, I slipped through the fire alarm. That's not good. Not good at all to, like, sleep through the fire alarm. I'm struggling with this. Is it? Let me see here. Casey says, you know, Confuzzled and the fire alarm goes off yearly. I'm sleepy through that. Oh dear. That's not good. But, when I was at Confuzzled, there wasn't really like a fire alarm going on. Like, the only time that I really, like, was, like, at a problem with, like, a convention where there was, like, an alarm going off and people were told to, like, go get out of, like, the building was during, Vancouver. Which was, like, such a surprise for everyone, because it's like, wait, what? What's going on? Someone apparently had called on, like, a threat or something like that, and yeah, like, the police did come and stuff, and they traced it back to, like, someone in America, like, making a phone prank. Not a good idea to do. That is a serious offense, and waste of resources. And you can get jail time, so don't do that. Let me see here. Casey says it goes off yearly now for some reason, some silly smoke machine. Confuzzle, be prepared for the fire alarm. Yeah. I guess they started using smoke machines more and more for, like, rave parties and stuff like that. Which I'm sure a lot of people who don't party are probably annoyed with. An approximate here. Like, it's not going to be perfect by any means. Casey says, yep, or use those fire things which shoot fire in the air. But that you do outside. You don't do that inside. Now that would just be insanity. Like, hold up. I'll just put 3 there and that's about it. Yeah. Gives, just to give this is scales kind of thing. There we go. Okay, so it says some raves, some arenas have fire shooting. Yeah, but again, like if it's like it's supposed to be outdoors, if anything, like that's just a hazard at that point. What they're doing.
You look at me like I'm quiet, like I'm easy to read, but I got something you don't know. Yeah, watch me take the lead. You think you've got me figured out? I'ma wait for the moment in the dark. Every time you blink,
I realized I didn't draw anything where it's like from the back with like the hair.
don't say you know
Ugh.
me. You never
Do I have to do that?
tried. There's a fire burning in me. Don't take it for granted.
Casey says, be right back. Yeah, take your time. I'm just gonna finish sketching this part then and see about making a backside, like just for the hair.
Quite impatient. Now I'm stepping into your heart. All the questions doubt you hid. Type of night and in the girl. You think you figure yourself out, but I see another spark in you there. Every time you blink, it's flashing. I want you to know. Don't stop believing. You never really tried. There's a fire burning.
I'll just do it like a little gesture as to where. There we go, so I kind of know where. And then probably ends about here with the dots. Yeah, that makes it a little easier for me to like know where I'm going. Should have just done that from the beginning. Oh well. At least like they won't have any like attire for me to like have to draw, so that's nice. Like the temptation to give him glasses is like so strong. Getting there. It's gonna be one thing to like line art this. How many hours I'm gonna spend on that? Actually, I need to like make it shorter. I think, yeah. A little bit shorter because the dots end about here. Actually. Or like the scales that are disconnected from the other scales. Yeah, that makes it a little better. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Look at all them dots. I'm gonna have to redraw all these. Why am I doing this to myself? That's okay. And then we do like a little bit of texturing by doing this, just to give the idea. Hello, Sammy! Welcome to the stream again! Or welcome back, I suppose. Sammy says, hi, I'm showing my uncle your live stream right now. Oh, okay. I'm honored. I am just sitting and drawing an adoptable. That's all. Here's the full pic. It's slowly getting there, it's just a sketch. Actually, that's one too many, I don't like that. I'm just adding a little bit of texture so that it gives the idea that it is scales, but not to draw every single scale, because that's a lot. But enough to give an idea. Need that to go to about there. Actually, more so here, and then the dots end around there. Tammy says, well, what program do you use to draw again? I use Clip Studio to draw, to do all the sketching and whatnot. And then if you want a vector program, Affinity is a good one. I use that one for making graphics for anything that needs to be cut out via machine. It is just the best way to go about it. Like, it's good for laser cutting, essentially, like Affinity. Or etching into things. I just tend to do the sketch in Clip Studio and then move it over to Affinity. So depending on what the project is. But this is just like, you know, reference sheets I just make in Clip Studio purely because of the fact that it has like time-lapse enabled, so I can actually save out this time-lapse and make it into a video, so I can talk over it if I feel like it. Affinity does not have time-lapse available, so you have to like take OBS and record it as you're doing it, but that means that you also need to edit out every time that you don't move or do anything in the program, so pros and cons to everything, right? Meanwhile, Clip Studio will cut out everything. As long as you're not doing anything in the program, it won't record it essentially for the time lapse. Hope that helps. That's in case that you want to like make your own videos and whatnot. With like your progress of like making art in it. Just do remember to enable it in the first place. Enable time lapse. It does take more space, of course it does. But yeah. Not what I wanted. Why is it not? I want it to curve a little better. So we do it like that. Senria says, I was playing Gmod Prop Hunt with my friends just now, and by the broken mess that is the source engine, I died by tripping on some random mug, and I fell out of my chair laughing. I never had this happen before. Oh! I have heard of Prop Hunt. It's been a while though. Like I think it just became like more of a topic again because of like Pokopia essentially just taking Prop Hunt and making it a ditto. I'm forgetting to breathe again. I need to yap, otherwise I don't breathe. We're slowly getting this little galaxy boy done. You know, I recommend breathing. It's a great thing to be doing. Don't be like me who forgets. Just gonna add some scales here and there, like sprinkle it in. I'll do that one. There we go. I think that's essentially it for like the sprinkling. So now I just need like the streaks. Come here, little figure. I need to remember where everything is. There we go. That's one streak out of the 3. It was maybe a little much, but be what it be. No, wait. This one is shorter. Excuse me. It's the other street that goes that far. This one goes to about here. Just a short little streak, and then the middle one goes further down and curves into this. It'll be easier once I line art it. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we have the third one, which ends about here. This is what happens when you decide that, hey, like, one solid color is going to look very boring, let me just add some streaks in it to make it a little more interesting. It does make it more interesting, but then now you have to draw it. A second time, because, goodness me, like, the time that it took for me to draw, like, the streaks onto the hair on the figure was a lot. Because I had to, like, draw the thick lines onto it, make it so that it was opaque, and then I had to, like, thin it out afterwards because they became too thick. I am Boo Boo the Fool when it comes to it. No, it's more by the base, so it doesn't, you don't see it. You can probably see one of the streaks, because he has 2 big streaks in the back hair piece here. So I'm gonna, like, draw at least one of them, so you can see them, because, like, on the underside you don't see them. And these are thicker because of the hair.
I just wanna say that I don't respect you, like everything you say and everything you do. You got no excuse.
You can kind of see a little bit of the streak there, so I'm just gonna add that, but that's about it. And then for here is then just the hair. Yeah.
To hurt my feelings, you can blow a kiss goodbye.
Wait.
I will never make the same mistake. Gonna take my shit and walk away.
There we go. just to texturize and make sure the people know. His horns are a little small on this though, so I might make them a little bigger. Not a might, I'm doing it. Because like that was like very big, small comparatively speaking to the other. And then we add the other horn. Nice and big. It needs to be bigger than the other one, otherwise like it looks tiny and then it's like further back, I suppose, but it's the front one. Can't have that. There we go. I heard someone close the door behind me, but I'm not sure. Can be a little thicker here. There we go. That's a little better. Like, before it was like so... No, this one needs to be thicker here. Like the base. Because it's a little thin. But much better than before, because like they were measly horns. Can't have that. There we go. Alright. Probably need to draw a backside of the head. Back of here. So let's just do that. Maybe not at 100% here. You know, I could make it like a symmetrical thing, because then I can also do the back of the horns. At the same time, because like, why not? Something like that. Signature tool is so good for this part, like in particular. Okay, so if we say that the shoulders are around there, gonna have to put in the hair. Let's just put that there for now, and then there we go. Something like that. But it curves around the horn a little bit. And then does something like this at the end. Yeah, not even gonna see like the shoulders. It was just for me to know where. That's funny enough, like, it kind of curves like so on the figure. I can move it, it's fine. That's why you have different layers. I can also like make it smaller because like I feel like it's almost too big. It doesn't need to fill this much. Here we go. And then I can erase. There we go. And then I can take that back. Oh, it's actually not even aligned anymore then. Let me just align it real quick. There we go. Aligned, and then I'll erase that afterwards. Might as well add the ears, because why not? There we go. Can add a little bit more of a jawline. There we go. And then I don't think I really need the ruler currently, because I'm gonna have to erase.
Who you are, how brave, and how strong you are.
Just keep your good heart that shines in you. Fall, let it fall. Let all the chains that drag you down just fall. Remember your path. You're not just a show you're in. Oh, keep your good heart
There we go.
that shines in you.
Just so it keeps going. And then we have the two streaks. That's the longer streak. It goes about here. About. Not perfect, but that's okay. Why does it matter whether or not what gender the A-palm is? And it's a little thicker than the other ones, but that's also making sense. I'm not adding the stars that I did on the figure because it's not actually part of the character's design. Well, I mean it is, but like it is interchangeable. Well, I guess I can add them, but then it's just like the stars are kind of like sparkly and disappear from time to time depending. And then there's 2 streaks on the other one. Okay. The other part. Something like that. Yeah.
Nothing's impossible. I feel unstoppable. You're the light. The light of my life.
It's gonna add a little bit of texturing besides from the streaks.
I know that you are glorious. Glorious. I know that you are glorious.
Because otherwise it looks so flat. Not something that you really can do in the same way with the sculpture unless like you sculpted it in, but I didn't because I didn't think about it.
Because I have you right by my side. I know that you are.
I think that conveys it enough. Then that's the back of the head. And now we move on to the little map up here.
Thinking about you, about us. We got something special. Oh, it just feels right, you know. Ayo, ayo, 정해져 있던 것 같이 너와 나의 special. 설명할 수 없어 이 느낌.
Like, I think once I'm done with this, I'll paint today. Like the reference sheet, I have a little more time, but like the painting is a different matter. Like for the second figure, just wanted to concentrate on it for like the live stream because like that's a good 2 hours of work for this. One long tail. And then we got the horn placement here. But I'm not gonna draw the horns because that's not the point. And they don't need to be this long. I mean, they're long, but okay, maybe a little longer. Like this, I think. Also, I don't know if Sammy is still watching. One thing that I would recommend if you're going to buy Clip Studio as like a program, you might as well wait till like they have sales. Oftentimes they have it on sale for like 50-ish% off, depending. So I just recommend like waiting till then to like buy the program. Okay, let me do the front one. So that's this is the front. We see a little bit of dotting. I'm not making this perfect, by the way, because like it's just to give the idea. Like I don't expect anyone to do it perfectly. I don't think that the person who might buy it should think that way either. So this is front side, so we don't see the horns, but need to redraw that part, and then we see like the underside of the ears essentially. Which way is it? Yeah. Just gonna do that. See a little bit of the dotting, I suppose, but not a lot. Yeah, because otherwise it's just gradients. That should be fine, and then so that's the front, and then we go for the backside. Just gonna do this so that the texture is a little easier to follow. So something along those lines, and then it stops kind of there. No, not really. Like, technically speaking, like the hair is covering it.
Optimism is reminding you to hydrate.
Thank you, Optimism. I shall hydrate. Thank you so much, and welcome to the stream. How are you today?
All still the same. 나의 발자국 따라 하염없이 꽃부터 걷던 그 길.
You see the nostrils on the underside of it. Yeah, okay.
Can I miss you? Why aren't I with you in this autumn rain? 내 마음을 적셔 찬찬한 비와
So let's see here.
나의 취향 이밤 같은 너로 줄래
It's not perfect by any means, but that's okay. Optimism Race. I made myself some ramen noodles and I'm making myself some tea. Ooh, sounds comfy. And lovely. Good to hear that you're keeping hydrated and eating. Good thing to get some sustenance. I'm almost done with this side. Like, I'm essentially just like adding texture to the line. Oh wait. Something like that, so that it gives off the scale part. A Jolteon? Huh? Just a whole Jolteon? But yeah, this adoptable is slowly getting there. I guess I could I do have a photo or something that I could show of like what the figure looks like. I think. Let me just take the picture or something like that. Save image. It's like in a different lighting though, but that's okay. And also it doesn't have the white dottiness to it anymore, but that's probably because of the varnish. Let me just show it. Whoop. Optimism says I got distracted and almost burned the first noodles, so they were mushy and overcooked, so I had to throw them out. Thankfully, I have more ramen and I made the second much better. Aw, I'm sorry about that. It sucks when you overcook it. But yeah, I made this thing done. Like, I don't know what I left it at, like where you last saw it. What state it was in. What happened? I think my Finder crashed. Huh? Where's that there? Interesting. That is interesting. Why is it doing that? Huh. I guess I wasn't too happy about that. Let me just... Oh! Oh yeah, the Finder did just crash. Well, good. I didn't know what... Can I restart that? Oi! Does that work? I just wanted to show the pictures. There you go. Now it wants to work again. Yeah, I took a few pictures. It doesn't look like this anymore because of like all the white dottiness that it has going on for it here. I don't know why. Because that's gone now. I think it was just like due to the glitter, essentially. But now it looks much better. But I just took these photos like yesterday before, like, you know, putting it down for the time being. Because like it was in the middle of the night. I couldn't get good photos per se. But yeah, like that's what I'm like working on towards like making like a reference sheet for it. Because it is like a little character for someone to like take home at some point. Like during your ferns, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm taking it home and I'm keeping it. It's very much so like a... If someone buys it, like... during your ferns, it has this one chance, and if not, like, Destiny says otherwise, I keep it. If not, Destiny says, you have too many characters, you can't keep them all. I'm like, okay. Because I just kind of think it's funny that way. But there's also something to be said, I can't keep all of them. Even if I want to. I mean, no one says I have to, but like... I would like to have like more than 2 pieces at the art show, so that's mostly why I'm putting it up. If it finds a home, that's great. If not, well, it's welcome to stay. I'm excited though, like to finish the reference sheet, but I know for a fact I will have to put it down for today at some point soon, and then continue painting the next one, because I have 2 sculptures that were like ready for paint. The other one is like staring at me down, being like, yeah, I'm still only like a little bit base colored, like you could do better, like I need a little more paint. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll come, don't worry. Let's see, so we ended it there, and then we have like the little fin things. But I started with the small one because like I would have a higher chance of finishing that in time. But holy moly, it just took so much more time than expected. But it turned out really good, in my opinion. The fin starts around here. There we go. So it has the 3 spine things that goes on here. I think this is like essentially what I'm gonna end up having done for this stream, like finished the reference sheet sketch. We'll see about like if I manage to finish it today. But first I'm gonna like paint the other one and hopefully finish painting that so I can varnish it. But we'll see. The other one should be easier because it doesn't have as much overlap with like limbs and whatnot. Because there was also like a ton of places for, or like crevices for like the first figure. Like the hair itself is like, you know, covering parts where it's like it makes it hard for me to get in there and like paint. My second one has less of that, so that makes it a little easier for me to paint. The only part is that it's bigger, so therefore I need more paint. They're both very light though. I'm very glad with like grabbing foam clay. Because like I'm sure that if someone is going to like Eurofurence, they would like for their luggage to not be too heavy. I need to actually weigh them afterwards, like once I'm done with like putting varnish on and stuff like that. Would probably be a smart idea to write down for people. Just so they have like an idea of how much it weighs. Because like I don't think that they weigh more than like... I think the first one for sure weighs less than 100 grams, so it's not too heavy by any means. And it's not like they can pick it up. Like I think like the etiquette at like furry conventions with art shows, like you don't pick up the art, you don't touch it. And you also don't really take photos of it. Ah, Jacko, hello! Welcome to the stream! How you doing? Oh, I actually didn't put texture on the tail there. Whoops. Manusa, hello! Wait.
Maria, I'm a duck quack.
Hi, Monomusa. Welcome to the stream. I'm not drawing a duck, though. I actually don't have a duck character now to think about it. Interesting. There's a lot of animals that don't have, like, any character yet. But yeah, how you doing, you two? Optimism says, I spent all day animating yesterday and my bag was not happy with me. Haha, thankfully my bag it feels better today. Time for more animating. HJ? What does HJ stand for? Jacob says, good. My school has recently suspended classes. I'm doing a short essay right now for English. Oh. I guess like they suspended school because of the heat, maybe? Because I could see that. Monomusa says, I'm doing pretty well. My favorite roguelite updated, and that'd be half joking. Okay. Optimism says half joking. I was half joking about the more animating. I don't know yet. Jacob says, it stands for half joking. Thank you, everyone. Me being like, what does that stand for? Everyone answers. I appreciate it. Thank you. Because I'm Boober the Fool that don't understand these abbreviations at times. Genuinely, I do appreciate it. If you want to animate, like, go for it, but, like, you know, don't hurt yourself in the process, right? Like, take care of your back. You only have one. Generally, you don't have more than one. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Jacob says, recently it's been flooding near my area, unfortunately. Oh, well, it's a good thing that they just say, like, yeah, just stay home then. Like, it's better that than, like, forcing you to still go to school and then, you know, things happen on the way to school. That's not very responsible. So, good thing that they decided, yeah, we're just letting you stay at home. I'm having difficulties. Just gonna add like some texture so it's still like, you know, giving that idea of scales here. Because then, like, that's, like, the last one. I don't think I really need to, like, do a side view. I think you can kind of already understand, like, the horns, like, where they're going, essentially. But just need to readjust in my seat. But yeah, just gonna add like a few more, like a little more texturing here, and that's about it for the back view. And some dots. I think this works. And then we just need the dots around, like in the edges, and that should be that for the back view. I'm thinking it's big enough. I'm not entirely sure if I need to like make them larger, those two. We'll see. Because I did want to have like a little bit of room to write things. To say like, oh, like if you... This is like the adoptable and stuff. And that the person gets the character and, you know, can change the gender if they feel like it. Like, I just drew them in one gender. It's not set in stone. It's their character once they buy it. But I think definitely I'm gonna write that it comes as is. Like, if they want updates to the reference sheet to make it a female character, then that will be an extra fee or something, depending on the price that it was sold at. I don't know what would make it an automatic edit to the reference sheet, but you know, I'll look into it, price-wise. Because, like, I will be reasonable, of course. Like, if someone, like, you know, buys it at, like, 500 euros, I'm like, yeah, I'm more than happy to, like, give it to you. Like, the reference sheet, it'll be part of that price. Jacob's Crumbs is 59. That's pretty high. Dang. Oh, shoot, it's already past 3. I'm gonna finish this, though, like, the texturing. Because, like, it's just a few more dots here and there, like, to add the scales. Because I might as well, like, just finish sketching, and then I'll see about, like, finishing it off stream, maybe? Like, we'll see. At least, like, the line arting, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that should be it. So we got, like, the full body, another full body, but feral form. Then we got the back view of, like, the hair, so you can see the streaks, because you can't see it from the front view. Or, like, from the full body in general. Which I'm also, like, looking at it. And I do want a little bit of texture here. Just for, like, future note. Because otherwise it just looks flat. Yeah, so we got the front, we got the back view. Oh, there's an ad going, so I don't know how much y'all are hearing. But yeah, I think it went pretty well. Like, sure, I haven't cleaned up down here by the feet, but that's fine. Like, I'll do that when I line art it. It's just important that I got, like, the front, the back of the horns, and, like, the back of the hair. The full body if Anthro, and the full body if Feral. I think that's good. Because the figure is, like, in Feral state. Considering what it looks like, kind of what it looks like, because, like, there's no white dots on it. It's all glitter now, so, you know, be what it be. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today. Tomorrow I'll stream late in the day. Oh, I also finished Ryder. For anyone that wasn't there in the beginning of the stream, I did finish him off stream, so he's all done. So yeah, that'll be that for the live stream. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and that I'll see you again tomorrow. Perhaps it's gonna be at 9 PM tomorrow. Optimism says the texture of the scales and the hair are awesome. Thank you. It does add a little bit. Like, you don't have to, like, do a lot per se for the texture, but, like, just enough that people will understand that this is scales and this is hair. People will fill in the rest, especially when you're doing toony art. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. And goodbye for now. Bye-bye. And thank you for coming. Bye.